Movies have done irreversible damage to how people think trains work. Because in movies, trains stop dramatically, sparks fly, brakes scream. The hero barely makes it. In real life, trains stop like a disappointed parent. Slowly, silently, and far too late for you to change your mind. Here's the reality. A fully loaded freight train traveling at 55 miles an hour can take over a mile to come to a complete stop. A mile. That's not hit the brakes. That's start slowing down and reflect on your choices. The reason is friction, or rather, the lack of it. Steel wheels and steel rails are incredibly efficient. That's why trains can move massive weight using relatively little fuel. But efficiency is a double-edged sword. Low friction means low stopping power. And trains don't have brakes like cars. Each train has its own air brake system connect through the entire length of the train. When the engineer applies the brakes, air pressure changes propagate through hundreds of cars. That takes time. So even in an emergency, the trains don't instantly react. The slowdown ripples back like a mechanical wave. This is why engineers are trained to anticipate everything. Signals, crossings, curves, stations, a car. They don't react. They plan. This is also why if something is on the track, the train will hit it. Not because of the engineer. A modern locomotive horn can exceed 140 decibels. That's louder than a jet engine at close. So when someone says, "Why is the train honking so much?" Because the answer is because someone somewhere someone is about to do something dumb. Now let's talk about downhill trains. Gravity is a menace. Long downhill grades require careful braking so the train doesn't overheat its brake systems. If the brakes get too hot, they fail, which has happened. And when brakes fail on a downhill freight train, the result is memorable. That's why railroads use dynamic braking. When locomotives turn their motors into generators to slow down the train and electrocute. Yet trains brake using math. And despite all of this, trains are still one of the safest forms of transportation ever created. Not because they stop quickly, because they're designed to never need to.